These four zodiac signs can't handle criticism, both because they believe their version is the only valid one, and because they always want to be right. These are the people who will most hardly accept their mistakes and will always want to be correct in what they say. The only thing known is that for these people, it is really difficult to be humble and handle criticism, even when it is constructive. Let's meet the top four zodiac signs that have the hardest time accepting criticism with humility. Number 4, Aries. In fourth place, we have Aries, who really finds it very hard to handle criticism. Their way of reacting is always very impulsive, and most of the time they take things too personally to be able to integrate anything the criticism brings. They usually get defensive and compulsively start defending their ideals, often without even giving the other person time or space to express themselves. This reactivity places them in the ranking of people who definitely don't know how to handle criticism well. Before criticizing Aries, think several times and sense how they might react. Number 3, Pisces. Pisceans have trouble receiving criticism, not because they react aggressively, but because they receive it in silence, and that criticism can sink deep into their being, making one comment become the end of their project. They tend to be quite insecure, so outside opinions are often too strong for them. Before giving any criticism to a Pisces, think carefully, because they are too sensitive, and you might not only hurt their feelings, but also truly affect their performance in whatever they were doing. Number 2, Cancer. This water sign tends to be one of the most sensitive of the zodiac. Everything they experience, they feel 100 times more than anyone else would. Their emotions are like delicate pearls hidden under their Cancerian shell. Maybe you just went to share an opinion that you didn't want to sound like criticism and found this Cancer native crying. It's very common for these people to cry easily, and anything can trigger it. That's because they take things too personally and struggle to be objective and accept criticism in a more mature way. Number 1, Leo. One of the signs that finds it hardest to receive criticism is Leo. Even though they seem very confident, with firm self-esteem, and don't care what others think, in reality, much of the bravery we feel from Leos is because they are being validated by others. So, when they receive a critique of their personality, they react completely defensively, taking almost nothing from what was said. They tend to be very dramatic and will do whatever it takes to defend their point until you give up, reminding you never to criticize a Leo again. Honorable mentions. Finally, we have certain signs that may not have the biggest egos in the zodiac, but they do have a strong sense of self-worth, and although humility is not one of their main traits, criticism becomes something really difficult for them to handle. Capricorn. While they are very professional and mature, and some know how to distinguish constructive criticism from destructive, they don't like being told when they've made a mistake. Virgo. This earth sign is the most perfectionist in the zodiac, so when someone finds a thing they failed at, it's extremely hard for them to admit it, but they will strive to improve it. Sagittarius. Although they seem extremely kind on the outside, they believe everything they do is perfect, and a critique means people don't see them as cool as they are, which deeply offends them, although they also know how to take it with humor. Thank you for watching the video, and let us know your thoughts in comments box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.